Hello everybody, good evening and welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I would like to say a big thank you to everybody who has shown so much love on my previous video, part 1 of my Etihad Airways interview experience. Today I'm going to talk about part 2 and I had some comments in my previous video saying that please make the video in English because we don't understand Hindi. So I am going to make today's video in English. Today I'm going to talk about my interview experience with Etihad, like the actual interview that happened with Etihad, the one-on-one interview. I'm also going to talk about what you should do, what you should wear, and what you should avoid during the interview. So today's video is again going to be a long one. So I am going to make another part 3, what happens after the interview. So please stay tuned for that as well and enjoy the video. In my previous video, I mentioned that I got a success mail saying that congratulations, your video has successfully progressed to the next stage. In the 3rd week of December, I remember I got a survey mail that said we are going to have an interview in India, Jaipur, and it's going to be in the 5th week of January. So if you are interested in the interview, please do fill the survey and accept that you are coming on that particular week. I said yes, I am ready to come to Jaipur because I'm from India, I'm from Bombay. So Jaipur, it's like not a big deal for me to go to Jaipur. So I filled the survey, and within the next week after that, I got a mail saying that the interview is going to be on the 28th and 29th of January. And the mail also said the do's and don'ts of what you should do and what you should not do during the interview. So I'm going to start with the girls first, and then I'm going to talk about the boys. So for the girls, it mentioned what you should wear, how your hair needs to be, and the makeup and the bag that you need to carry. So for the girls, I think you should wear a skirt. I would suggest not to wear a trouser because they are going to check your skin. Your skin, as in even if you're wearing a stockings, they're going to check if there are any visible scars, marks, anything below the knee, on your hands, on your skin, on your face, and on your neck area. So make sure you're wearing a skirt which is knee length or below the knee is also fine, just some inches below the knee. Make sure you're wearing a light colored shirt. It can be either blue or white. And please do wear a blazer because that makes you look really professional. Tie your hair into a bun. Make sure there are no baby hair visible. Baby hair as in these small hairs, that hair that you can see. Make sure it's not visible. Make sure you are putting good amount of hairspray or a hair gel. Please do makeup because they want to see your skin, how your face looks professionally with makeup. And make sure you'll have good nails, trimmed, manicured, pedicured, everything, because you have to even remove your shoes. And I think about the girls, that's it. Make sure you're carrying a black color purse, a purse that's this big, I think. And do not carry a small purse because you need to keep your documents in it. Maybe a bottle of water and maybe some snacks for you because it is going to be a very long day. For the boys, please do wear long trousers, a light color shirt, preferably white or blue, black color blazer, and a socks that is black in color. And please do not wear ankle length socks because basically you shouldn't show your skin. So wear a sock that is quite long and preferably black in color. A tie that is a light color tie, maybe green. Sorry, not green. I just remembered a guy who wore green and he didn't get through. I'm sorry, it just came into mind. Wear a light color tie, maybe a gray color, a dark gray, a light gray, maybe a blue or a black will look good. Basically, it should just look professional. Avoid colors like black, green. Basically, play safe. I mean, you shouldn't put yourself into a situation that, you have tried all these years and, you just couldn't clear the interview because of a stupid color or a choice of color that you wore. Make sure your beard, if you have patches in your beard, make sure you're clean shaved. If you'll have a mustache, it is absolutely fine. They accept mustache, they accept clean shave, and they also accept beard. If you have a beard, make sure it is joined to the mustache is joined to the beard. Make sure your hair is well cut and gelled, and wear a watch that is either golden or silver, again to play safe. Make sure you're carrying a formal bag, as in a laptop bag which has your documents and something for your hydration. If you all want to wear a little bit of makeup, for the guys, you all can absolutely wear a little bit of foundation, and lips shouldn't be chapped. So make sure you all have a lip balm with you all the time. That's all about how you need to dress during the interview. Now, the questions that they will ask about the interview. So I reached my hotel at 7 in the morning because the interview starts at 8. So it's better to be there an hour prior to just make yourself comfortable, prepared, and so on. There were chairs over there even for your family if you have anybody from your family coming or your friends. So they do arrange some refreshments for them as well. The interview started and they had given us a candidate ID number on the mail, and we had to remember that candidate ID number. My candidate ID number was 27, so I had to remember my number. The interview started, the induction started, they introduced themselves, and it was an amazing vibe. It actually gave us the thrill to join Etihad because it was all about the Etihad experience, the flights, the destinations, the dollars that you will get when you start flying. And it was absolutely exciting for me. Now, what questions are they actually going to ask us during the interview? So let's go. During the interview, there were 200 candidates that had come there. And trust me, for 5 recruiters to question 200 candidates, it takes a very long time. So the first round was you just have to sit with the candidate, with the interviewer. They're going to ask you 1 or 2 questions. First question is going to be, tell me something about yourself. And this round, the first round that happens, it's only going to be for max 3 to 4 minutes, nothing more than that. So they're going to ask you, tell me something about yourself. Why do you want to join Etihad? And there is going to be a placard that's going to be kept upside down. There are many placards, so you need to pick one and you need to talk about it. That topic can be about anything. It can be about travel, it can be about a policeman, it can be about an airplane, it can be about internet, digital camera, it can be about a clock, it can be about anything. So basically, they just want to see if you can talk for a minute about that topic. Talk sense, talk something that is actually related to that topic. The topic that I got was internet. So I was a little confused, like, what is this about? It's nothing related to do with aviation. But I had to talk, I had no time, I just had to say something. So I spoke about the olden days of the internet, like how there was no internet back in the 90s, and how the internet has actually impacted people these days. Talk about the good things of the topic, talk about the bad things of the topic, but I would suggest talk about the good things first, then talk about the bad things. No, bad things though, but yeah, just talk something about it. Makes sense though. Then they're going to make you stand. They're going to check your neck area. They're going to mention that you have said that you have a tattoo. Can I know where it is? So I said, yeah, I have one, which is right here. They don't see the tattoo, nothing to worry about. They also checked my hands till here. So I remember I had worn a shirt that was this much, and they told me to remove my blazer, and they told me to show my skin basically on my hand. Again, to check if there are any scars, any tattoos or whatsoever. They also checked my stockings, if they could see any visible scars or tattoos. And she checked my skin. She took a closer look on my skin. I remember I had some pimples on my chin area, and the worst that happened to me was I got burnt on my hand right here. There was a scar on my hand. Just a night before the interview, I was making everything ready and I was ironing my shirt, and I got burnt on my hand, like right here. I think that was like 6-7 months ago. And I was terrified that I might get rejected because of this scar. But you know what she told me? She said, it's fine. Everybody gets burnt. Everybody gets a scar. It's okay. Not an issue. And I was terrified till the last, till she announced the names. That happened. I went back to my seat. I had made some friends during the interview. I met some ex-colleagues as well. I told them about my scar, that I was terrified about it. They said it's okay, it's fine. Everybody has a scar, everybody gets burnt, everybody has a tattoo, so it's absolutely fine. I mean, can you see the interest of how I'm talking about it right now? I mean, I can just remember how it was, and I'm actually getting scared right now when talking about it. But yeah, I was scared. I was actually scared that day. After that happened, I sat at the table. It took at least 3 to 4 hours to interview 200 candidates, one candidate for minimum 4 minutes. It took 3 to 4 hours. Patience is the key, I would say, and just have a lot of patience, maybe drink water, walk around a little bit, come back, sit. After that, the first round was done. They came with a very serious face. All 5 recruiters came there, and they were like, we are going to announce the name and the candidate ID of certain crew. Okay, I'm getting nervous right now. We've been talking about it. I was nervous then. I was only scared about my scar that I had on my hand, and it was just below my elbow. So obviously it can be seen in uniform. So I was really scared about it. They announced the candidate IDs. My number was 27. They announced 25. They announced 26. And they went to 30. I clearly remember this. 25, 26, and 30. I was 27. And I was like, why didn't they not announce my name? Why my number, my name? And they told those candidates to stand. They took them to the other room. They made us sit. They called us further. And I was like, it's not my day today. It's absolutely not my day today. But they said, congratulations, you all have made it to the next round. I was so relieved. I had a heart attack. I'm like, I am gone. I am not going to make it. 6 years and I am not going to make it today. But it was all worth it. I was relieved. I could breathe. I could hear myself, feel myself breathing. And I'm getting the chills. But yeah, I still can't believe I've made it here. But that was not it. I thought we were done for the day, but they said we are going to have a group discussion today itself. I was already drained, but I was all energized again. Like, oh, there's going to be a group discussion. Okay, fine, let's do it. Let's get done with it. Let's, make the day's worth. And we were divided into groups. We immediately got a mail that congratulations, you have been selected and you are going to start with a group discussion. The group discussion started. We were divided into 5 groups. We were given a specific recruiter to go to. We were given again pluck cards. The pluck cards were again upside down. So there were 5 people in one group, 5 different pluck cards. No, I'm sorry. There were 5, 6, 7 people in one group and 7 different pluck cards. Now, these pluck cards have got one character. Every pluck card has one character. You pick up and you get to know what character you are. So there was a soldier, there was a cabin crew, there was a VIP person, there was a priest, there was a visually impaired man. A visually impaired man is somebody who can't see completely, has got complete loss of his eyesight. And there was a UNM. A UNM is an unaccompanied minor, basically a child who's traveling alone. And the child is a full responsibility of a cabin crew in flight. And I think there was I said cabin crew, right? I think there was another normal passenger. Yeah, so there was a normal passenger. Now the situation is that you guys have crashed. You all are in a boat and the boat has a capacity of only 5 people. Who are the 2 people you are going to put in the water and who are the 5 people that will be on the boat? Now it is absolutely fine if you are in the water or if you are on the boat. It's not a problem, but it is only that you have to give a justification that why you need to be in the water and why you need to be on the boat. The recruiter will give you some time to think about it. You all will discuss within the group and then you all will keep your point in front of the recruiter that why you need to be in the boat or why you need to be in the water. This was it. I remember my character I was a soldier and I instantly made up my mind, oh, I can be in the water. It's absolutely fine. I have the potential and, I am a soldier, so I can fight anything. But The entire group decided to keep me on the boat, so I couldn't go against it. Make sure you are agreeing to the group as well, because if majority says something then and you are against it, keep your point, but also make sure you go with the team. I said fine. They kept the VIP and the priest in the water. I was like, what? It was very funny though, but they were like, oh, the priest, he just has some days, like, I mean, not some days though, but he doesn't have a family and his entire life is for God. So let's keep the priest in the water and let's keep the VIP in the water, because the VIP himself was like, okay, I can be in the water, because if I'm in the water, then it will come in the media that, oh, the VIP, sacrificed his life and for PR or whatever. It was a very funny moment, because trust me, the nervousness that I had for the first round, it all washed off when I had the group discussion, and it was amazing. After that, it was fun. It was everything that you could want in an interview. After that, they did check our height and weight, and they told us, okay, bye, now you all can go home. We will send you all a mail at 7 in the evening to tell you all if you all have progressed for the next day. The next day was the final interview. And I was like, okay, fine, now let's get done with the final interview as well, if I have got through. I was not stressed at all for the group discussion. After that, we waited. We went home, we waited till 7. At 7 sharp in the evening, we got a mail that congratulations, you are here for the final interview with us the next year. The next day, again, they gave us a time, the dress code, what you need to carry. You don't need to carry anything as such. Just make sure you have a hard copy of your resume, and that's it. The final interview was for 30 minutes. We were given time slots. Certain people got timings from 8 to 8:30, some got from 9 to 10, some got from 11 to 11:30. It depends. You have to come accordingly for that. My timing was from 8 to 8:30. I went for the interview. I was called. I dressed up the same way I had to dress up the day prior, proper bun, proper makeup, well groomed, proper wear, proper formal wear, proper heels, everything. And I walked in. Trust me, I didn't feel like it was an interview. It was a conversation that was happening between me and the recruiter. She asked me about myself. She asked me about my experience with my previous airlines. She asked me my hobbies. She asked me if I have seen Jaipur, if I have been to Jaipur for the first time, or have I been before. Yeah, she did give me a situation where I had to answer very smartly. She asked me that, since you're an experienced crew, did you have to face any difficult passenger in flight? If yes, then how did you deal with the passenger? How did the passenger react later? And what was your thought about it? 8 years of flying, I had a difficult passenger on almost every flight. But yeah, I couldn't think of anything. I had to give her a situation that happened recently with me on a delayed flight, which was delayed for like 5 hours. I spoke about it. My next question that she asked me was, now tell me, did you ever face a difficult colleague in flight? And how did you deal with it? And I was like, okay, now this is a very difficult question. What if I speak bad about her? And if I can't even speak good about her, but I can't even speak bad about her. So what do I do? Like, I just gave her a situation that actually happened with me. And I told her that, I don't exactly remember, but yeah, I did tell her that I had a cabin crew who gave me a very tough time. And I spoke to her nicely, I spoke to her politely. And I took it in a very professional way, because every flight is the learning for you. So in case there is a mistake that has happened from your end, you just need to be calm, you need to be composed, and you need to understand the situation. That is all I spoke about in my interview. And later it was just a conversation that happened between me and the recruiter. Then she told me, okay, so you can go home. If you have cleared the interview, you will get a mail within 2 weeks or 1 week about the English test. If you have cleared this round, you will get the English test mail. And I was like, oh, but can you tell me now if I have cleared or not? Like, I didn't tell her, but yeah, back of my head, I was like, please tell me right now. But she was like, go home, rest well. enjoy your week, and you will get a mail about it if you have cleared the interview. Again, guys, I spoke a lot about the interview, so I will have to make a part 3 for what happens after the interview. That is the English test, the offer letter, the onboarding, the documents that you need to submit, the date of joining, and your travel arrangements here in Abu Dhabi. So it's all going to be exciting in the next video as well. So please stay tuned, and I hope you'll have liked this video, and please show your love just like the last one. So I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, bye.